Hello everybody, welcome back to Angie's Diamond Painting Adventures. How are you all doing today? I am your host Angie. I'm a little nervous, could you tell? Yeah, a little nervous. Why am I nervous? Well, this is my first ever whip and chat. Yay! First ever. Before we get on into the whip and chat, I want to do a little something that I do on a regular basis, especially for my viewers, my family, my friends that may need a little uplifting. So I am going to shout out Maritza from Kiss My Crafts. If you have not checked out Maritza's channel, you need to check her out. She's an amazing woman, an amazing lady, an amazing friend. She has helped me through the YouTube process from day one. Yes, yes. So, I did watch Maritza's last pop-up whip and chat, and she mentioned some things that are going on, and you got to go watch it. So, to Maritza and your little girl and your man, excuse me, sorry, I am sending all of my love and all of my prayers to your beautiful, beautiful family. So I am going to light a candle for you and your family. And much love. I love you, girl. I love you. All right. Tears aside, tears aside. All right. Let's get into it. In case you do not know, my name is Angie. Hi. Welcome to my channel. We're going to do a little bit of some channel updates, what's coming on, some business. And then I'm going to get a little personal. I'm going to let you in on some of who I am and why I do this craft and where I came from and all that good jazz. All right. So, the business end of it. Guys, I have such awesome things that they're in the works. They're in the works. I promise you. I promise you. Amazing. Okay, amazing videos that are going to be coming up. Some unboxings. I might actually, keeping my fingers crossed. Keep the fingers crossed. I am hoping by the end of April, I will be able to do my first ever live. Yes, yes. I'm hoping that I will go live. It's going to be towards the end of the month, but you guys will find out when it happens. Yes. Like I said, unboxings, tutorials, tips, tricks, all that good jazz, whipping chats in between, and stay tuned for the live. Yes, yes, I will let everybody know when I intend to go live. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. All right, so for today's whip and chat, and if you are new and you are not sure what is a whip and chat, okay. A whip stands for work in progress, and then chat, we get to chat a little bit, sort of. Well, I'm chatting with you guys, okay? I'm chatting with you guys. So, today I am going to be starting on this beautiful notebook that I unboxed from Fan Sales in my first Fan Sales Part 1 haul. So I asked you guys if you wanted me to do this in my first WIP chat, and somebody said, yes, I would love to see that. So here we go. This is also going to be somewhat of a beginner's guide, because when I do special drills, I don't use anything fancy. I use the toolkit that it comes with. I work right straight out of the bags. I don't kit any of this up, okay? I snip it off and I go, okay? So I will be using the pen, wax, and boat that came with this beautiful notebook. All right, let's get into it. I don't know how much of this I will get done, but you know, well, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. So, oh, my eyes today. Hang on one second, guys. All right, so we're gonna work with the 4s, and we're gonna do spread right there. Hope you guys can see that good. Yeah, we're gonna work on the word spread. So that is number 4. So I'm going to go and find, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Got my scissors going on here. Put that off to the side. All right. So we're going to work with number 4. While I'm doing this, I will introduce myself. My name is Angie, although my real name is Angela. I was born in Yonkers, New York. Yes, I am a New York baby. Born at St. John's Hospital in Yonkers, New York. Now, a little bit, most people don't know this, but my original name was not Angela at all. Nope. My original name was Karen. Yes, I am a Karen. So you're probably thinking, well, Angie, why did you change your name? Aha. At the age of 3, I was removed from my birth home in Yonkers. It's a very sensitive subject to me. Let's just say the first 3 years of my life were very traumatic. I don't really go into too much detail with a lot of people, but the first 3 years of my life, they weren't the prettiest. And I don't care how old you are, when you go through something very traumatic in your life, you're going to remember it, and you're going to remember it for the rest of your life, as I do. So I was removed from my birth home, my birth family, and I was placed with my younger sister in a foster home. Well, that didn't work out too well for me in the beginning. And I say in the beginning because there's a reason. So, for everybody who is new to diamond painting, when you get these plates of wax, make sure you lift. There's a little plastic sheet. Make sure you lift that up before you put your pen in the wax. So, I was placed in a home with my younger sister. I was 3, she was 2. And that didn't work out too well for me. Okay, family didn't want me. Okay, so here I go, off to another foster home. I got lucky. I got so lucky, guys. This does not happen very often. I was luckily placed in a home who was willing to adopt me into her family. best day of my life. And yes, I remember that day as well. I walked into my mother's house. I sat on her lap. The social worker said, "Do you want to adopt this little girl?" And she said, "Absolutely," without question. Within 2 minutes of seeing me, she wanted me. The best, the best day, the first best day of my life was that day. So when I refer to my mother, that is who I am referring to. I do not refer, I don't bring up my egg donor, okay? Let's just put it out there. I don't bring up my egg donor because to me, that's all she was. So I got adopted into this beautiful family. It took about, 5 years. Yeah, it took a while, guys. It took a while. And the reason why it took so long was because my mother was single, and she was also, I think she was 53 at the time. So she wasn't a youngin. She had 3 other daughters. Let's skip back a little bit. I have 3 older daughters from my adoptive family and not daughters. 3 older sisters from my adoptive family and 1 younger. So I was adopted at the age of 8. Now, I remained Karen from the age of 3 until the age of 8. When I was going, you have to go through the courts and all that. When I went to court for the adoption, the judge asked me if I would like to change my name. And I said, yes, I do. And she said, well, what would you like to change it to? Now, my adoptive mother, who I call my mother, her name was Angela. So to say thank you to this wonderful woman who did not know me from Adam, okay? She didn't know me. To open up her arms, her family, her home to me. That was my thank you to her. I took her name. I kept my first name, but it is now my middle name. So I am Angela Karen. So that was at the age of 8. Now, I didn't have a very, let's put it this way. I did not have a very good mental upbringing, okay? So while my family life was absolutely great, it was wonderful, I loved it, I had some emotional problems, which I'm pretty sure stemmed from the trauma of my first 3 years of life. So we're gonna fast forward. In high school, I got into a bit of trouble. I was suspended from school, and the only way I could go back to school is if I went to get a psychic evaluation. Well, I'm pretty sure now, my mother never told me, I don't know, but I am pretty sure that during that psychic evaluation, I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression. I can almost guarantee you that that's what I was diagnosed with. Now, being that I was a minor, and I didn't know any better. I just didn't know. I didn't know. This was me. I didn't understand why I made choices the way I made them. There was a lot of things that I just did not understand. And I was never told, what my diagnosis was from the psych hospital. So, fast forward again some more. At the age of 19, excuse me. At the age of 18, I left my home. Okay, I left home. Couldn't take it anymore. Of course, when you're young like that, you think you know everything. You don't. Okay, you don't. But at the time, I thought I knew everything. I wanted to be on my own. Blah blah blah. So what did I do? I ran to Florida with a man. Warning, don't do that. Just don't. I ran to Florida with a man. Learned my lesson the very hard way that, that was not the best idea. Came home at the age of 19, pregnant with my son. Yay! Now, I did graduate high school. I did go to college for 1 semester, but that was it. At 19, I was pregnant, and Mama needed to go to work to put shoes on baby's feet. So that is what I did, and I worked my very first full-time job at McDonald's. Yep, it was McDonald's. And I worked there for a while. Now, being that I was young, a new young mother, I was back at my mother's home. Yeah, I still had that youngness in me. And so my son predominantly stayed with my mother at the time while I was stupidly, and yes, I say stupidly, off doing my own thing. But I was home. And I started noticing some things in my little boy that were alarming, very alarming. And I came to find out after extensive testing and all that good stuff that my child had some disabilities. Yeah. My son has an anger problem. He gets very angry. He gets into blackout rages where he does not know what he's doing, what he's saying. It still happens to this day. He was diagnosed with ADHD, anxiety, all that lovely stuff. Depression. He was also diagnosed with depression. So, yeah. So I started thinking, where did all of this come from? Where did the ADHD come from? Where did the anxiety come from? Where did the anger come from? It took me a little while, but I finally figured it out. Yes, it came from me. Meaning, I had a couple of episodes in my lifetime. Not very proud of them. Thank God I was not successful. But I said, okay, I need help. And that's the first thing to any kind of recovery is admitting you need help. Okay. So this time I admitted myself into the hospital for a psych evaluation. And I'm talking that this was probably, I don't know, 11 years ago, maybe more. Could be more. I don't really remember. I don't have dates. But I did admit myself into the hospital, and I finally got a diagnosis. I have ADD. Oops, just dumped some of them in there all over the place. I have ADD, which is attention deficit disorder without the hyperactivity. And I also have bipolar with depressive tendencies. So I'm done with number 4, guys. I'm just going to put a piece of tape on there, put it off to the side, and when I need it, just grab it and go. So I finally realized where my son's diagnosis came from. You know, it was from me. I had anxiety. I had bipolar depression. I had ADD. And boy, I wish I had known that when I was younger. But in all good time, we got it down pat. So yeah, so I suffer pretty much daily. I could suffer from any of those. I suffer from ADD almost all the time. That's why, you know, you'll hear me go off subject. Yeah, that's my ADD. Okay, so it's like, you know, I'll be talking to you and I'll go, oh, look. And it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. That's the ADD. I suffer from anxiety all the time. All the time, guys. Especially since the pandemic came out. Guys, I don't leave my house. I don't leave my house at all. My husband and mother-in-law do the grocery shopping. I help put the food away. I stay in my bubble. I don't go anywhere. I do my own nails. Like, I don't go anywhere. It has to be an absolute emergency for me to leave my house. Okay? That's how bad my social anxiety is. And then on top of that, having to wear a mask over my face, I'm no good. I'm no good. It drives my family meaning like my son, my daughter, even my husband at times, drives everybody crazy because I don't go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere. You know, my mother-in-law tells me all the time, you need to get out more. No. I'm good. I'm good right here in my little bubble. Yeah, so now I do take trips up to New York to see my biological sister, my younger sister. But I'm usually with my daughter, so that alleviates some of the anxiety. But going into stores and just thinking about it, look, my hand is starting to shake. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm even to the point now, which is probably not a good thing, but I'm to the point now where I don't even want to go to the doctors. You know, I will suffer and suffer before I will pick up the phone and say, I need to come see you. So it's not fun, guys. It's not fun. So yeah, I suffer from severe social anxiety. I don't like going anywhere. So why do I diamond paint? Well, there you go. This is why I diamond paint. It relaxes me. It relaxes a lot. It relaxes me a lot. It gets my mind off of anything and everything that is going on in my brain, because I do have that overactiveness in my brain. Now, I'm not jumping off the walls or anything, but my mind, it never stops, guys. It never stops. I have a very hard time getting to sleep. I have to put on some relaxing music in order for me to... I'm sorry if my head's getting in the way. I'm not trying to do that. See, there you go, ADD. I have to put relaxing music on in order to fall asleep. I cannot fall asleep in the complete dark. I can't fall asleep with a TV show on. It has to be music. For some reason, music calms me down, calms me right down. So, and I've noticed that with a lot of crafting. I have done a lot of crafting in my day. These beads do not want to go back in the bag. They just want to go everywhere. I have done, excuse me, I have done crocheting. My mother taught me how to crochet. Actually, I was pregnant with my son, so that was back when I was 19 years old. I'm not telling you guys how old I am, okay? That's not going to happen. But let's just say it's been a minute. Okay? It's been a minute. So, yes, I like to crochet. Oi, these beads. That relaxes me. I watch either TV shows or listen to music, and I'll sit there with my crochet hook. And what I mainly crochet, I don't even crochet for myself, guys. I crochet for charities around my community. I make handmade scarves for the homeless, the blind. Yeah, I'm very big on charity. I believe in giving back to the community, and helping those who are in need. Unfortunately, homelessness it's not pretty. A little side note: I have been homeless. I have lived in my car. And crocheting, yes, the crocheting, that saved me. That totally saved me, because even though, yes, I was homeless myself, I was crocheting for homeless people. It was one of those, I know what it feels like to be there and not have a scarf and not have a place to take a shower. Not know where your next meal is coming from. Excuse me, I'm going to take a swig of my drink here. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. So, whenever I can, I give back to my community. Because I have been there, and I wish it on nobody. Nobody. Not even my worst enemy, which I don't have that many. If any at all. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. It's a horrible, horrible situation, and I feel so bad for people that are in that situation. So, yeah, I've been homeless. I've dealt with depression, anxiety, all of my life. Like, all of my life. Okay, I have suffered from depression and anxiety. So when I can sit down and do something like this, and get my mind off of everything else that is going in my head. It's it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing. I zone out, I work on my project, and boom, I have something tangible, something I can hold in my hands that I have created. Okay. Do I keep all of my paintings? No. No. I First of all, I have way too many. I have way way too many. So now when I'm making purchases for diamond paintings, it's like, oh, I know that one would like that, or that person would like that. And I create works of art for my family and my friends. And it works both ways because I'm getting the joy and the relaxation out of it, and they're getting the absolute joy of receiving something that has been handmade. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful thing, guys. So now, as of today, like right now, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. I have been with now. I call him my husband. I have been with my fiance for 5 years now. We've been engaged for 3. So to me, he's my husband. He doesn't seem to mind, and that's just, I call him my husband. We are not married as of yet. Um, Pandemic and all of that. Yeah, I can wait. I can wait. So we're gonna wait on that. Um, let's see. What do we want to do next? Let's see. Let's do something. Oh, we got another straggler over here. That's okay. Put them off to the side. Let's do these H's here. Yeah, let's get some of those done and on this beautiful notebook. So, I started diamond painting a little bit over 4 years ago. I started March 27th, 4 years ago. And it's been a saving grace, especially since because of my anxiety. So it has helped me tremendously. Let's see if we can get these large beads on this little small pen. What do you think? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not working, guys. Let's see. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Just put a little bit more wax in there. There we go. So I'm hoping you guys can see that all the way up there. No, well, barely. There you go. All right. So yes, diamond painting, crocheting, just crafting in general has helped me so much with my anxiety. It's also helped with my sorry guys, once again. It's also helped me with my ADD, because I have to focus on what I'm doing, or else, yeah, I'm not gonna look too good, huh? There we go. So it helps me with my focus. It helps me with my anxiety. The diamond painting community in general, oh my God, let me tell you guys are absolutely amazing. You guys are amazing. You've helped so many of us creators just enjoy what we're doing. You guys are the best out of all of the groups and everything that I am part of. The diamond painting community, wow, just wow. Subscribers, fellow creators, just amazing. It's absolutely amazing, guys. You guys do not, unless you're a creator, you guys don't understand how much you subscribers mean to us, because if it wasn't for you, I mean, if nobody was watching, then we wouldn't be having a channel, right? So, and you guys are amazing. You're so supportive. And I could tell by the comments that I get from my videos. I think that's all the H's, guys. See, there's that ADD again. Went right off topic. That's okay. But yes, you our subscribers, amazing. You guys are the best. You're so supportive. And we love you. Okay. I'm gonna say it for myself, but I'm pretty sure most creators are gonna say the same thing. I love you guys. You guys have just completely, I haven't been on YouTube very long, but you guys have completely changed my outlook, my just my day-to-day stuff. Like, I'll be looking on a website and I'll go, what do my viewers want to see? Is this something that they would like to see? Is this something, or I'll be diamond painting and I'll say, oh, okay, well, I just learned this little trick. Is this something that my subscribers might want to see? Is that something that I might want to make a video of? So, and I'm telling you, it's keeping me on my toes. But guys, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love you guys. I know I sound like a broken record. Sorry, not sorry. I love you guys. You're the best, And yeah, I did some shopping. I did do some shopping, so stay tuned to the channel. We have some really cool stuff coming up. The Absolute Beginner's Guide to Diamond Painting is actually step 1 is coming up probably right after this Whip Chat episode. Right after this Whip Chat is over with, I will be doing step 1 to an Absolute Beginner's Guide to Diamond Painting, so that I can share with you guys what you need, what you don't need. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I also know that my fellow creator, Diamond Painting Jim, yes, on YouTube, he will be also doing an Absolute Beginner's Guide. So it's going to be interesting how, I perceive an absolute beginner and how he perceives an absolute beginner. It's going to be a lot of fun. We are not competing, excuse me, again. We are not competing with each other. We're not saying, well, you took my idea, blah, blah, blah. It's none of that, guys. Okay, so keep that out of it. It has nothing to do with that, okay? I came up with the idea. He came up with the idea. We're just going to do our thing. And like I said, I'm going to be really interested in seeing his perspective of a beginner's guide and my perspective of a beginner's guide. So, and that's the beauty of YouTube. The beauty of YouTube and diamond painting. Not everybody does the same thing. And you know what, guys? You don't have to do exactly as we do. The beauty of this is trial and error. You find what works for you, and that's what you do. And have fun. Have fun. That is the whole point of this craft, is to have fun and to meet wonderful, wonderful people in the diamond painting community, just like yourselves. Okay, guys, I think I've rambled on enough here. You got a little bit of business, you got a little bit of me, and I'm going to bid you all farewell and adieu, but not before I remind you to always do what you love what you do, and always stay adventurous. Bye, guys.